Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly psychic tarot reading. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. Let's get the microphone over here. Can you hear me? All right. All right, Aries, hope you're doing well. Hope this reading finds you well. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. All right, Aries. In the past, we have the Nine of Wands. Very guarded. Healing wounds. It feels like nervous system dysregulation, nervousness. I feel anxious. Who are you guarded against? What has made Aries so guarded and defensive and wounded? Mourning the loss of something. Ooh, wow. Ace of Cups in reverse. Mourning the loss. It feels like you lost yourself in whatever this is. Feels like in whatever connection this is talking about, it feels like you had to stay in an environment that made you very nervous, very anxious, that you had to defend yourself, protect yourself against the people around you. It feels like you weren't getting your needs met, and it feels like you had to sacrifice yourself to be around these people, to be in this environment, whatever this is. And what's interesting is you're doing everything you can to stay in this environment. So it feels like you're very attached to the people or situation here. Even though it's not conducive to your well-being, it's not conducive to you. So there might be attachments. This might be your family of origin. So it's really hard to separate and detach, or it could be a relationship. It looks like the people around you were very critical and a bit unconscious, unwilling to see things any other way than from their perspective. And I think you have a different way of viewing things. You have a different way of that you want to operate. It feels like the people that are around you in the past are pretty emotionally immature. They lack an emotional IQ. They're also unapologetic. It feels like they don't realize how their behavior is wounding and hurting others around them. All right, Aries, in present energy, we have the High Priestess. You're really utilizing your intuition. It feels like in the past, in the past card, Devil in reverse. Yeah, so it feels like there's trauma bonds, toxic energies in the past, and you're using your intuition to, what are you doing? To discard, to separate from, release, heal trauma bonds, heal any kind of addictions, obsessions. I think you're tired of fighting. You don't want to be in and around people that you have to protect yourself. I think there's this realization that that's a lot of energy to put into connections and people that don't give back. But yeah, I think you're really seeing that whatever this is in the past, whoever and whatever, that there's no love here. There's no love in the environment. This is not an environment that you can obviously survive it, but you can't thrive in that environment. You're really dedicated to the truth right now. You're head over heart making it feels like you're cutting out who and what no longer serves you. You're making moves. There's something about this that you're keeping to yourself. It feels like you are leading yourself in a new direction. I don't think there are a lot of people around you who understand what you're doing. You might be keeping this a bit secretive because there's some type of alignment that you have right now, Aries, that's very aligned, very integrated. If it feels like you've got the bead of some type of success, if it hasn't come in yet into your physical 3D experience, it feels like you can feel it coming and on its way. Wow. It has been very difficult for you to walk away from things that are emotionally unsatisfying. I think you've got whoever I'm talking to, you've got a pretty tender heart and you're very caring, and it's hard to just walk away from people who you care about, even if they have treated you poorly in the past. Wow, that's difficult. I can feel the emotions. You are having some success right now. It feels like even if people aren't seeing it publicly yet, you can feel this level of success coming in. You're really hard on yourself. There's also it feels like if I haven't said, no, in the past, it was like your nervous system, anxiety. It feels like there's a need to heal your nervous system, to trust the energy, even if you haven't fully received the blessings that are coming your way. There's some anxiety here, a need to nurture yourself, to calm yourself. Like, it's okay, it's all right. And it's okay to feel nervous. Like calming yourself. Maybe some somatic exercises. But there's something in the past that created this nervousness, this anxiety. I feel like if you get to the root of that and when this happened, yeah, this is a general reading. It's hard to get to the exact for a general reading. But all right, Aries, what's hidden this week is the Two of Wands in reverse. So you have the world at your hands. You've been strategizing. It feels like you've got this nice blend between strategizing and utilizing upper chakras, and also your intuition and using more subtle energies. There's something going on between you're finding out how to navigate your environment in a new and powerful way. Wow. There's something about a cycle of stuckness that's coming in what's hidden. And it's around your nervous system, around feeling defensive, around not trusting that what's coming towards you. I almost feel like what's being highlighted here and what's hidden is maybe you've got a belief, that a doom belief, very pessimistic, that that things can't, you can't have success, lasting success, and so you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Cards dropped. That's funny. Thanks, Spirit. Looks like you're coming out of a period of isolation and getting ready to really make some moves. You're looking at the past from a very different perspective. Again, making moves. There's something around your love life that hasn't really transformed in the way that you would want it to. It feels like your love life is a little disappointing right now. I feel like it's something to do with how you're perceiving yourself. Like you're not in a place to meet someone in a romantic way. It looks like your focus right now, what you are manifesting, is the truth. It feels like I want to know what the reality is. I want to follow the truth. I want to be honest with myself. I want to be honest with those around me. I think you've got this bead. Your intuition is telling you that the truth is that you are blessed. And it feels like you're wanting to bring in a lot of financial blessings for yourself so you could really start playing. It feels like what this whole reading is telling me is you're moving out of a survival space into thriving. You don't want to just survive. You're moving towards thriving in a way that you've never experienced. Wow. All right, Aries. The advice is the Tower in reverse. This is someone not wanting things to fall apart, that aren't sturdy, that aren't steady. This is being attached to something that you can't build on. Being attached to something that's crumbling, that's falling apart. So what does Aries need to know? What are the advice? Something that was hidden is coming to light. Something feels like you might be the person, and you might have grown up feeling like it's your job to keep the peace, to keep everyone from falling apart. And really that role creates a lot of hidden emotions like resentment, a lot of resentment that you've kept hidden. There are people you don't want to have to deal with. You're tired of dealing with. It's painful now that you've been on this journey and your vibration is rising and you're trusting your intuition. It feels like it's painful to be around some people who are in lesson but not learning the lesson, refusing to learn the lesson, refusing. I can feel like hidden emotions. What's the advice? It's not your job to nurture everyone, heal everyone in your environment. Follow your passions. Follow what sparks joy, you're curious about, you're interested in. Whatever that is, that's the bead, that's the flow, that's where your energy is. What is it that excites you? What is it that you want to create? Watch out for self-sabotage. It looks like you might get in your head about things needing to be a certain way. And don't allow others to poo-poo your dreams, to somehow it feels like there's this element of sabotage and self-sabotage. It feels like people have sabotaged your experience in the past. And so you kind of, it feels like you don't want to be disappointed. So I'm just going to sabotage and instead of fail, instead of get really far. There's something there with split energy. Not, you've got this trust, you've got this bead of the truth, but then you've got a lot of these fears and nervous system. Okay, so when you're feeling very nervous, it feels like you're trying to figure out, do I listen to my fears and seek comfort, or do I go towards my fears and prove to myself, show myself? That's what it feels like, what you're being advised to, if you're not doing already, is break through the wall of fears. Show yourself, show your nervous system that you can handle, that your fears you're not listening and allowing your fears to dictate in your anxiety what moves you will make and not make, but you as the observer of your life and experience are making choices and not allowing fears to keep you stuck. So, wow, powerful messages, Aries. I hope that was helpful. Have a great week. Bye.